Hey everyone, happy Monday, July 6th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sela, and let's get into the week ahead on the markets. And like always, today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital, Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more at amf-capital.de. Let's dive in. Well, a new week is here, and it could mark the start of two major stories for investors. So today the spotlight is firmly on SpaceX. The company is expected to officially join the Nasdaq 100 before the market opens on Tuesday, making it one of the most closely watched technology stocks. Inclusion in such a major index means many index funds will now have to own the stock, potentially increasing demand and trading activity. Now, despite all the excitement, SpaceX has had a very volatile start as a public company. The shares have already seen some impressive rallies but also sharp pullbacks, and analysts believe that volatility is likely to remain part of the story for now. The second big theme this week is the start of another earnings season. We'll hear from companies like Pepsi and Delta Airlines, giving investors an early look at how consumers and businesses are coping with inflation, geopolitical uncertainty, and changing spending patterns. Pepsi's results could provide fresh insight into consumer demand after the company introduced price cuts earlier this year, while Delta's numbers will show whether travel demand has remained resilient despite higher costs and global uncertainty. So, it looks like we'll get an interesting mix of technology, consumer spending, and corporate earnings to kick off the week. Alright, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found today's episode helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. And if you want more insights, just add me on LinkedIn or Instagram, always happy to connect. See you tomorrow morning.